All right. Hello and welcome to your first tribal of Distortion Survivor, Thrilltopia. We are here with the Teacups tribe. Um, oh, I'm echoing. Give me a sec on my end. Oh my God, I'm a mess.
I don't hear an echo over here. Just if you're wondering how it's being perceived.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
You sound beautiful, sir.
Thank you. All right. So before we start, there are some things that I want to mention to you guys before we start tribal council. Um, so, as I mentioned in the beginning of the on the night zero, the twist, or at least one of the twist, is Thrill Island. And part of this twist, and there was decisions that were made during Thrill Island. So I am pleased to announce that. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hey, Chris O, can you hear me? All right. So Chris O and B were selected to go to Thrill Island, and due to the decisions that they had made, they will be at this tribal council. They will be voting, but whether they are immune or not is up for them to disclose. So let's start with Chris V, because you have a big smile on your face. How are you feeling about seeing people from the other tribe at your tribal council?
Um, well, that's a wrench. I don't know if I have any more feelings than that. It's nice to meet them. But I don't know if I have any feelings. Like, it's a cool twist, but yeah, I don't know if I have any feelings left to write about it.
All right, let's move to Al. Al, you guys competed in the challenge yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You guys did not score a single point. How are you feeling coming into this tribal council, not being able to secure that win?
I would like to say, just as if we're going to talk about the challenge, which we do, um, I think the tribe that starts has a disadvantage, and we started for both rounds, because the second tribe has whatever the first tribe did, and for like each guess, they're obviously like two people guess for each turn, and the second tribe guesses second, like gets the second, and they have more. So I'm just putting that out there. Um, it was unfortunate, the timing, because it was guessed like as we in our chat had come up with the answer. Like, I mean, it was so the timing sucked. Um, it was a fun game. I had a blast. I hadn't done a challenge like that before, and would have loved more rounds. Obviously, that didn't happen. Um, but I think that it's a challenge where you don't fully get to know the strengths of most people because most of it is just saying a number. And as long as people are keeping track of what numbers have been said, um, all anybody has to, like, one person just needs to say what the answer is in the chat, and that's it. And so it was a fun challenge. It didn't tell me much about anybody. Not that like challenge performance is my like metric for voting people, but I like to get to know things about people. And that challenge did not do that. Um, again, fun time, had a blast. I forgot actually what you asked me. I don't know if I've answered it.
No, you answered perfectly. Thank you so
Sure.
much. Let's move on to Julia. Julia, you sat out of this challenge. And as Al said, maybe this wasn't the best challenge to determine comp abilities in regards to the tribe. But at the end of the day, you didn't compete. Do you think that's a worry for you? Do you think that's something that could be held against you?
I mean, I'm not worried because I didn't compete. I'm worried because I wasn't here yesterday. I told everyone like the second we got into tribes, I was playing a 1 day live yesterday. It was my first live. Like Survivor, not Survivor, Mole New York on Facebook. Please, it was incredible. I had to plug. Um, a good time. But I was there all day and I couldn't go on my phone. Tried to do talking on Friday. Tried to do talking when I get back. Been around today. So that's more my worry than sitting out of the challenge. As he said, we fucking sucked at the challenge. We didn't score a point. Whether that be our fault, how the challenge structure was, whatever it may be. We wouldn't have done worse if I were there. So maybe they're hoping they can kind of keep me around and I can help out with the next one because I know I can. I know I'm pretty good at challenges. I know I do pretty well. I know that when I applied for the Brains Bronze Beauty season of Distortion, I would have been on the Brawn tribe. So do with that what you will, fellow tribe mates. I think I can help out when it comes to that. I don't want to just see us lose, 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 lose. Thank you.
Right, let's move to William. Now, let's just ignore the comp right now. Let's look on the fact that this is the smallest cast that we've ever had in Distortion Survivor, 16 people. It's not very common when it comes to, the org space. They usually like to go bigger. This season, we're going smaller. How do you feel about like automatically hopping into a cast that's with 8v8 instead of a generic 10v10 or a 6v6v6?
I think there's both advantages and disadvantages to that, right? So, like, an advantage is I think that we are able to connect as a collective as the game progresses. There are less people to try to communicate with. So you're kind of able to build those bonds a little bit more. Um, but I think it also prevents anyone from like sliding through the cracks, right? And so, like in a thing where there's so many people or there's so many tribes, maybe we are able to slide through a few rounds without anyone's really eyes on you. But in this kind of environment where there's just so few people to choose from at the end of the day, I think everyone's eyes are on everyone to see what can happen. And so just hoping to continue to build those connections and relationships to make sure that you're able to be here for the next round.
All right, let's move on to Sam. Now, Sam, kind of as mentioned by me, it is a smaller cast. How do you feel socially you've been able to do kind of maneuver everyone through the first 3 days of the game or 2 days for the game?
Yeah, it's been nice getting to know people. I've enjoyed this cast or this tribe because the majority of people I've never met before, which is a positive thing. This is why I play these games. Yeah, for the most part, it's been good. I've been pretty away today, as I said before, because I've got a holiday over here and we're celebrating with friends and family and stuff. But yeah, it's been nice just getting to know people and just making those initial connections and just seeing where those could potentially lead you. But no, I've had a really good time. And I think we've got a good tribe, and I'm hoping if I'm here, touch wood, next round we slay the challenge and do really well. I think we deserve to.
All right, let's move to Vandal. Vandal, just in regards to everything, like how are you feeling about maneuvering into the next round? Like mentioned before, very smaller cast, smaller tribes. After this, you will be going to 7. And I mean, now you're seeing Chris O and B here from the other tribe. Does that worry you about what is at Thrill Island? Does that give you an incentive to kind of win to, get their position?
Can y'all hear me? Okay, because my thing didn't work yesterday. But this is my first time actually being on something like this. So I'm cool with it. You know, I'm open for the challenge and stuff. And talk to people I ain't ever talked to before, except you, Sebastian. And sorry, everybody calls you Seb. Sorry. But when I did the intro thing, I know y'all couldn't hear me and everything, and you can hear me now and everything. All my Southern is leaking out, but I'm good. I'm ready for it. Ready to play with everybody and die quickly.
All right, Jay. Let's move kind of into the vote. So you guys have had the past 2 days to socialize. And if like what do you look at when you're thinking about, being in a position to be the potential first boot of the game? How do you vote someone out in that position? What do you look at?
I guess especially with like a challenge, like the challenge we had, you can't even go like off like challenge performances. So I'm just going based off like who I've connected with in these short few days and like who's actually made an effort of trying to talk with me and stuff like that. That was just my reason for this round. Yeah, if you reached out to me and we communicated and talked a bit, that's or if we didn't, that's probably going to decide what I tonight. That's kind of where I'm at.
All right. And Chris OMB is just a double question. Let's walk through everything. You go to Thrill Island, you're given some choices, and now you're here at Tribal Council. It's not disclosed to the others whether you're immune or not. How do you feel coming into this Tribal Council knowing that, quite frankly, you haven't never spoken to any of these people on a game level before right now? So, how do you come into something like this and kind of just mentally prepare yourself?
Is it cool if I talk first? Cool. Honestly, it's kind of exciting because, like, in a traditional tribal, like the best case scenario is just you're immune. But even then, like, you got to worry about allies. You want to make sure you're getting the target out. Here, it's a blank slate, and I got all the same powers. I got immunity. I got a vote. And I don't have really any bridges to burn. I don't know any of you guys. I don't like have any prior connections. My vote's up for grabs. If anyone thinks they needs my vote for whatever's going on, shoot it to me in the Zoom chat right now because like I said, I got free things here, and like that's what makes this kind of exciting is that like I don't really have any skin to lose here, and
Well, he has
it's
immunity. That's now clear.
yeah, but it's like that's like why this makes it so exciting is because it's just like I said, in regular you have so much more stress about even when you have immunity. It's like, but I have both the immunity and the other thing. B has immunity too, so yeah. Anyone who feels in danger, if they want my vote, or wants to keep things in, hit me up because I'm an open book right now.
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, yeah. Hi everybody. I'm in an Uber on my way back from Cinco de Mayo, my bad. But I just want to get in front of you guys and say, Chris pretty much said it, like our vote is up for grabs. We don't really know what's going on your side, so I don't really have like any impressions to go off of. I mean, you guys all, were killing it in your videos and you seem like a pretty nice bunch, but if you guys want to provide any more insight to what's been going on, inner workings, or if you have any idea of who you were thinking that you wanted to maybe go, my chat is open as well. So yeah, just let me know.
So is
All
this
right.
basically like what Kendra had first boot or first tribal of 45, where she showed up? I know you can't tell me, but like this is the vibe that it wasn't shown on the show, but like Kendra in Survivor 45 went to the first
The struggle is more
tribal.
I've not watched a modern season of Survivor in a while. So
Well, okay. No.
like I tried with 46, but the first two episodes, yeah. Anyways,
The first 2 episodes were a slog. It got campier, much campier. It's great.
all right. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say? Any pre-vote advantages that they would like to play? That would be the time to play them. Or if you just have anything you'd like to say in general. Silence. That's what I like to hear. Interesting. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. It's 7:34 on my end, EST. We're going to give you until 7:38 to send in your pre-vote. And at 7:39-ish, I will reveal the votes. We are live with the VL. The VL can't see this tribal council. And so if you have any other shout outs, or if you just, want to talk to the VL, now would be the time. But I'm going to go off camera and get my voting stuff. And I will be back with you in just a few minutes.
I'll start shout outs. I just like to hear my own voice, can't you tell? Shout out to my project guest, Morgan Reed. Morgan, I love you. Shout out to the person who wanted to be in my project, but we're only allowed to have one. Timmy, I also love you. Shout out to all of my fans and supporters. All one of you out there are loved and adored and appreciated beyond belief. Thank you.
I'm not going to name a shout out because that feels dangerous. But you know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. Basically, it's a Twitter group chat called Good Fucking Bye. That one.
I would like to shout out the establishment of Chili's, which I will be going to after this. So
When I
shout
got
Whole
out to
day in
Chili's.
restaurants.
When I
Based.
when I got the Chili's app notification for the Cinco de Mayo deals today, I'm telling you, my soul lit up.
I couldn't tell you where there was a Chili's within 100 miles of me. That's
Oh,
not true. I'm sure somewhere, but like 50, I don't know.
15 minutes down the road. I'm ready.
Mhm.
Appetizer platter, gonna be consumed.
Triple dipper.
Yes, triple dipper. Yes. Nom nom.
I had Applebee's the other day because of Survivor for the
Should have the
first time in
burger.
maybe over a decade. Yeah, Liz was doing too much for that burger, guys. She definitely was like
I really want Applebee's, but they're
feasting.
not over here.
You
Applebee's
don't
is
really want
It's so mid.
Applebee's. No
It's
one
so
ever
mid.
really
You
wants
don't.
Applebee's.
Survivor hypes it up too much.
Yeah, it's really so bad.
it's like if you just imagine the most mediocre food, that's Applebee's. But it's only like 65 cents for wings. So it's like,
Yeah, if
But
you're going there without expecting any quality and you want to get like a drink deal and some wings, go for it.
mhm,
Right.
If you're going there expecting to have good food that you'll enjoy, that's
disappointed.
not the place for
It's
you.
not.
but if I ever hear anyone saying the same thing about Chili's,
Hands up.
Oh,
it's on
Chili's
site.
is superior. Yeah, I mean, I definitely did not feel good after Applebee's. I like came back and like took a nap. It was not good.
I will say the last time I partook in an Applebee's, I got the Bacardi bucket. It was a great choice. It was a great choice.
Yeah,
There,
it's a place you go for a drink deal. It's
there's
not
a
a place you
place.
go for like dinner.
There was a place near my college that like was infamous because it stayed open until 2 a.m. So everyone was like, "You never go here because the food's bad unless you're drunk." Given it stays up so late, that's kind of what Applebee's reminds me of.
Oh yeah.
I've been told to give a shout out to Nala, so Nala's getting a shout out. A fucking
No,
loser.
no, we're not doing the Nala shout outs. I'm so
Okay. It's done.
Why does
I'm joking. I want to
why does that
specify
sound
that.
so
Wait,
familiar?
I
No,
have one.
No idea. It's a
Silent
character in the fucking Lion King.
I have one
Oh.
more shout out I need to do. I'm so sorry. Shout out to John Buckley, love of my life, who I think just joined the Mole New York page because you're watching this tribal. John Buckley, I love you. Thank you.
The real one.
Also, there are 2 people who are on this call who have not voted, so please vote.
oh.
I don't think I'm one of them. I think this Applebee's thing is what like every car manufacturer was hoping would happen. Like when they did the car challenges for those, like Applebee's. I've not heard people talk this much about Applebee's in years. Maybe it's because I'm just on like Survivor social media, but like it was trending like nationally. So, oh my God, stop
I
asking
remember a bunch of
stupid
my friends
questions.
like meme getting annoyed at Applebee's because it was changed to 2 for 22 instead of 2 for 20 because of inflation. And people were
I
jokingly getting out
That shit was 2 for 35 in New York. That shit was expensive.
you spent $35 at Applebee's?
Apple.
Yeah,
Oh
I got my
no.
bill. The shit was like $66. I was like, damn, I get good. $66 for me and my husband. That's a cheap night.
Damn.
It's even cheaper
is
when you're
Applebee's
single.
really expensive where y'all at?
Mm-mm.
Apparently,
'Cause,
$22.
well, I went to one in North Carolina and everything, and it wasn't all that bad.
Oh,
Maybe it's different in a different state.
I couldn't tell you. You know who you are, and I'm disappointed in you.
It's probably some nonsense tax law.
in
Oh, I'm also
Denver.
disappointed in nonsense tax laws, but that's not who I was talking.
No, because
I'm mad at most tax
one-
laws, actually.
the one in North Carolina is actually pretty decent, and they got Outback down there.
Outback.
I do love an Outback.
No, there's one here in Connecticut, and it's in Southington, and they got this thing. I don't know what it is. Looks like a flipping onion.
The
First
blooming
time
onion.
I had it and everything, I was looking at it and I was cursing it at first until because I don't like onion, and then I had it, and then I was like, yo, this is actually really good. And then I had another one, and the lady was like, honey, you gotta slow down because that's your second one. I was like, but I'm paying for it, ain't I?
Y'all, there's still someone on this call who has not voted. I need their vote.
Crap. Right. Would love to vote, but I don't know where.
Just in your prod chat.
As
Oh.
I said,
You're my
on
favorite.
when you asked me on Zoom, I told you in your prod chat.
Oh, well, but that's the chat where everybody else is, right?
No.
Nope, it's the chat that I added you in.
Oh Lord, Sebastian, you know I don't know this. I could put together a computer, but I can't get this correct.
Benji just added you in there, so you should be able to see it.
Okay. You know, I heard the name Benji since I read a book on the dog. I am sorry, y'all. All of my Southern is coming out, and I apologize. All right.
You're all good.
Mother of ham sandwich, where is this? All right, I might have to be like, don't take my vote because I literally am an idiot.
Vandal, it should be the top chat. Because
okay. Okay, there's something about somebody's phone dying. Then there's one with my name on it.
yes, that one. The one that says Skater Cat, DS8.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I've clicked it, and then there's my name, there's Benji's name, and there's nothing else.
Yep, you just put your vote in there.
Oh, yes. Ain't that a egg sucking somebody? Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. All right. Yay. Okay, I will. I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on. Okay. Okay. There you go. All right. Okay. Uh, um. Oh, oh, okay. 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 Sorry, y'all.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you see me? We're all good here. Awesome. So we have all the votes. Again, there will be 10 votes in the urn. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they'd like to play it, that'll be the time to do so. All right. Time is up. When I read the votes, the person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes. Leave this Zoom. Do not leave the announcements chat. We will remove you so that everything is all smooth. Is everyone in understandings of that? All right. First vote is for Vandal. Second vote, Vandal.
Yes, please kick me off.
Third vote, William. Fourth vote, Logan. Fifth vote, Logan. Sixth vote, Vandal.
Well, I want to die
Seventh
quickly.
vote, Vandal. Eighth vote. And the first person voted out of Distortion Survivor Thrilltopia, Vandal. Vandal, if you have any final words for your tribe mates, now would be the time to say them.
All right, it was a pleasure knowing y'all and everything. I did say I wanted to die quickly. This is the quickest death. But like I said, my dying words, choking and Cinco de Mayoing and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go try y'all's chili and then go to Applebee and find out what's really good. Okay. Bye, Sebastian. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Vandal, for playing. We appreciate it.
No problem.
She's an all-star. I don't care.
Yeah,
That's
that was
mother.
iconic.
That's
That was
mother.
iconic.
All
That
right,
is mother.
Vandal, when you have the chance, leave the Zoom.
Okay, I'm skedaddling, I'm be-goning, and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, congratulations. I'll make you final 17. Seems like a smooth vote, it seemed. But anything can happen in this game. I'm gonna stop streaming and then I'm gonna explain